It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS, brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt.
Wednesday, December 18th, 2019, we are here at Scarborough High School for tonight's Class AA crossover action between the Scarborough Red Storm and your Portland Bulldogs. This is Frank Myatt with Ashley Daniels on camera. Steve Schwartz is on assignment tonight. The Bulldogs and Red Storm enter 2-1. Portland's victories coming over Wyndham and Oxford Hills in their last two games. Scarborough coming off a loss against Sanford, 72-66. The Red Storm will be led by senior forward Brian Austin, averaging 21.6 points per game, along with two other players averaging double figures, Owen Cassio and freshman guard Xander Haskell. We'll see if the Bulldogs can handle their length and pressure coming out. We'll bring you all the action in a moment.
On behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and students, we welcome you to Scarborough High School, an alumni gymnasium, for tonight's game with the Bulldogs of Portland High School and our own Scarborough Red Storm. The teams on the court and their schools strongly advocate good sportsmanship and ask that you treat everyone with courtesy, cheer for your team and not against the other team, treat officials with respect, and use appropriate language and behavior. Please help keep our facility clean by following all facility rules. Please dispose of your trash properly, and remember only game personnel are allowed in the playing area. The use of tobacco products is strictly prohibited at all Scarborough school facilities. And now, let's meet the starters for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Bulldogs of Portland High School. Number 3, a senior, Stillman Mayhem. Number 12, a sophomore, Lonnie Donato. Number 20, a junior, Jacob Bouchard. Number 21, a senior, Richard Greenwood. And number 30, a senior, Kevin Smart. The coaches for Portland are Joe Russo, assisted by Joe Esposito, Joe Giordano, and Carmine Rumo. And now the starters for our Scarborough Red Storm. Number 3, a freshman, Xander Haskell. Number 5, a junior, Adam Lewis. Number 12, a senior, Owen Cassio. Number 22, a sophomore, Jack Simonton. And number 25, a senior, Brian Austin. The Red Storm are coached by Phil Conley, assisted by Kevin Epler, Kevin Murphy, James Philbrook, and Craig Roberts. At this time, would you please rise, focus your attention to the American flag, and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
So it will be Kevin Smart tipping it off against Jack Simonton. Simonton, a 6'7" sophomore. Smart, a 6'5" senior. And we are underway. Tip goes to Scarborough. Portland out in man-to-man defense. Xander Haskell, the freshman, running the point for the Red Storm. Haskell swings it over to Austin. Austin back to Haskell. Jake Bouchard playing tight defense on Haskell, uses the screen. Gives out Owen Cassio. Cassio to Simonton. And Simonton will throw it away for our first turnover of the evening. The Bulldogs will be Jake Bouchard running the point. Scarborough also showing man-to-man defense. So Mahan kicks it over to Donato. Juan Donato penetrates, kicks to Greenwood. Greenwood, top of the key, back to Mahan. Greenwood, shot fake from the corner. Kicks it out, the Dogs will reset. Be Smart with a fadeaway inside. No good, rebound falls to Haskell, and the Red Storm are out running. Austin to the basket, and it's good. So Scarborough opens the scoring 2-0. Here, just under a minute and a half into the game, and here Scarborough showing some pressure. 2-2-1 trap. Greenwood throws it away, over to Haskell for an easy lay-in. And we will have a timeout, Portland. So with 6:25 remaining in the first period, it's 4-0 Scarborough. We'll be back. A little adjustment off the timeout. Scarborough still showing 2-2-1. Will be Bouchard looking up the sidelines. Reverses to Greenwood. Greenwood through to break it to Donato. Portland reverses and will start their offense. Greenwood dribble drive. Spin. Lays it up and in. Bulldogs are on the board with Richard Greenwood's first points of the evening. 4-2 Scarborough. Haskell uses the high screen. Gets past Bouchard, lays it up and in. Greenwood to the middle to Smart. Smart drives to the block. Fadeaway, no good. Rebound to Brian Austin. "12-footer, no good, and it'll be a foul on the rebound. As Owen Cassio's shot's no good. It'll be the first foul of the evening. It'll be on number 2, Jack Simonton, his first and Scarborough's first. 6-2 Scarborough. Just under 5.5 to play in the first quarter. Bouchard over the top to Donato. Juan Donato finds Smart. And Smart will be fouled. Foul on number 5, Adam Lewis.
Foul number 5, Adam Lewis, his first, team second.
Bouchard inbounding for the Bulldogs. Finds Mahan, looking to get Greenwood the ball in the post. Bouchard launches a 3. No good. Rebound to Austin. Reverse to Lewis, over to Haskell. Haskell breaks through. Nifty behind the back to Lewis from the corner for 3. No good. Rebound comes to Jake Bouchard. Bouchard gets to Greenwood at the top of the key. Greenwood defended by 25, Brian Austin. We said in the pregame, Austin averaging over 20 points a game for the Red Storm. Greenwood to Smart, the elbow. Smart with a nice little right-handed layup across his defender. And he'll cut that lead down to 6-2. Haskell with the handoff to Lewis. Lewis drives. Contact inside, no whistle. And Lewis nets the 2. And quite often we see that called a charge here in the state of Maine, so probably a good non-call there. Greenwood was moving, but there was no real contact initiated. Here's Greenwood driving in. Way up, no good, gets his own rebound. No call, and he loses it. Haskell gives it right back to Smart, though. Smart pulls up with the floater, no good. Rebound to Austin. Down we go the other way. Austin, coast to coast. Lays it up and in. 10-4 Scarborough here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Greenwood to Bouchard. Bouchard breaks the press to Mahan in the corner. Mahan resets with Bouchard. Bouchard pulls up in the lane, no good. Rebound to Lewis. Haskell one-on-one with Bouchard, gives it up. And Brian Austin knocks down the 3, our first three-point field goal of the game. A 9-point Scarborough lead, 13-4, and Coach Russo will take a timeout. A couple substitutions. Number 1, Rowan McDonald in for Scarborough. Portland bringing in Matthew Dowdell Smith, number 2, and number 15, Katz Cronin. Dowdell Smith to Finn Katz Cronin in the corner. Katz Cronin gives it back to Dowdell Smith and over to Bouchard to reset the offense. Scarborough still in man-to-man defense as we near 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. This is Frank Myatt with Ashley Daniels on camera. WPPS TV 1302. Dowdell Smith from the elbow, no good. Gets his own rebound, gives it over to Bouchard. Mahan, layup. Nice floater in the lane for Stillman Mahan. 13-6 Scarborough. 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. In the first quarter, that is. Xander Haskell takes it right in. Get those points back for the Storm. And Bouchard will throw it away. That will be Scarborough ball. Portland's 3rd turnover of the first quarter. As we see number 32, Ethan Fay, checking in for Portland. And for Scarborough, number 24, Emmanuel Galarraga, checking into the game. Around the horn, it will be Brian Austin with Donato on him. Austin inside, no good. Rebound, Katz Cronin. Donato pulls it back. Uses the high screen. Nice spin move inside from Wadi Donato to finish for 2. 75 seconds to play in the first quarter. 15-8 Scarborough. Austin dribbles left. Inside. Katz Cronin over with the rebound. And over to Stillman Mahan. Mahan to Donato. Donato feeds it inside to Fay. Fay, a little jumper in the lane, no good, gets his own rebound, and he will be fouled. Foul be on number 24, Emmanuel Galarraga. Scarborough's 3rd team foul, his 1st. As Ethan Fay goes to the foul line, shooting 2. First is no good. Substitutions in. Number 33, Ethan Curtis for Scarborough. And number 14, Petilla Donato for Portland. Will replace Brian Austin and Matthew Dowdell Smith, respectively. Thay knocks down the second. Cutting the Scarborough lead to 6. 15-9 Red Storm as we wind down. 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. McDonald. Over to Curtis. Curtis dumps it inside to Galarraga. He'll kick it out to Cassio. Cassio uses the high screen. Gets the switch he wants with Katz Cronin on him. Mismatch inside. Curtis defended by Mahan. Batted around. It will stay Scarborough ball. 11 seconds to play in the first quarter. 15-9 Scarborough. Inbound goes to Curtis. Inside, Haskell lay-in, no good. And it'll be Wadi Donato with the rebound. 3 seconds to play. Over to his brother Patia, has to put it up. And no good. So at the end of one, it's Scarborough 15, Portland 9. We'll be back. The Portland ball to start the second quarter here. As Coach Russo opting to go with a little bit of length. Trying to counter Scarborough's size advantage will be Wani Donato, Stillman Mahan, Finn Katz Cronin, Ethan Thay, and Kevin Smart. Dumped inside. Thay off the glass and good. Ethan Thay for two. 15-11 Scarborough. Here's Haskell. Nobody on him, he takes it inside for two. Xander Haskell's 8th point of the game. Scarborough continues to show 2-2-1 pressure. Mahan at the elbow. Donato still looking to find Thay inside as Portland seems to like that matchup. Mahan from deep. No good. Rebound will come, I believe, to Austin, but they will call it a jump ball. Alternating possession indicates Scarborough. They will retain possession. Richard Greenwood checking it back into the game and replace Kevin Smart. Haskell defended by Greenwood. Over to Cassio. Cassio nearly throws it away, recovered by Haskell. As we have another jump ball. Again involving Brian Austin. This time it will be Portland ball. Inbound to Donato, reverse to Greenwood. Greenwood picks up his dribble. Finds Donato, brings it to the middle. Got to get it over, and there it is to Greenwood. Greenwood, floater. No good, gets his own rebound. Fights through, it'll be a blocked by Simonson, I believe. Here it is, contact inside. They will call it a blocking foul. Basket good for Brian Austin, and he will go to the line for one more. Fouls on Donato, who is shaken up on the play. We'll be back. So as Donato is attended by the athletic training staff, we will have one foul shot for Brian Austin. Austin knocks it down. 20-11, 9-point lead for Scarborough. It will be Smart, top of the key to Bouchard, high pass. Bouchard finds Mahan. Stillman crossover inside, and he'll lose the control. Fourth Portland turnover over the top. Brian Austin lays it in. Scarborough doing a great job getting out on transition off these turnovers. And it's an 11-point lead, 22-11. Coach Russo will take a timeout, and so will we. So with 5:48 to play, 22-11 Scarborough. Off the timeout, it'll be Richard Greenwood. Inbounding to Jacob Bouchard. Scarborough falling back to a half-court man defense. Bouchard left, gives it up to Katz Cronin. Katz Cronin up to Greenwood. Greenwood back to Bouchard. Bouchard spin move. Stops, 10-footer, and he knocks it down. Jake Bouchard getting the shooter's roll there. Lead back down to 9, 22-13 Scarborough. Haskell, one step in from the 3, pops a shot. No good, rebound, Kevin Smart. Smart's been quiet here in the first half. 2 points, 1 rebound. Back tip by Austin, who will remain Portland ball. This is Frank Myatt with Ashley Daniels on camera. WPPS TV 1302. Greenwood to Smart, and he will be called for a travel. So 5th Portland turnover to 3 for the Red Storm. Haskell to Cassio. Back to Haskell. We'll take advantage of the post up. Complete ball reversal. Back to Cassio. Cassio, skip pass. Adam Lewis in the corner. Corner 3, no good. It will be eventually still in Mahan who comes up with the rebound. Back to Bouchard. Portland will set up its offense. Mahan finds Katz Cronin. Katz Cronin dribbles left. Inside to Greenwood. Greenwood posting up on Austin. Greenwood takes it, and he will be fouled. Wait for the indication here from the official. And it will be on Brian Austin. Austin's first, Scarborough's 4th. As Richard Greenwood goes to the line, shooting 2.
At the line for Portland, number 21, Richard Greenwood.
Greenwood hits the first. And the second. Scarborough coach Phil Connolly will take a timeout, and so will we. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the first half. 22-15 Scarborough. Off the timeout, we'll see what Coach Connolly has drawn up here. Portland showing 2-3, a little 2-1-2 zone here. 2-3. Skip pass. Austin from the elbow, no good. Rebound will be a tie-up on the floor. We'll check the possession arrow. And it will stay Scarborough ball. Still in Mahan, good fight there, trying to secure the rebound. He'll get tied up. Inbound to Austin. Austin top of the key to Haskell. Haskell, pull up, no good. Rebound Smart. Lead back to Mahan. 3.5 minutes to play in the first half. 22-15 Scarborough. Katz Cronin to Bouchard. Bouchard spin. Be doubled up and he'll lose control. Blocked by Simonson, but he'll be fouled. Check the indication that may be on Xander Haskell. And it will be on Simonton instead.
Red Storm foul, number 22, Jack Simonton.
Jake Bouchard shooting 2 here. The Bulldogs trailing by 7. Bouchard hits the first.
Reporting in from Red Storm, number 1, Rowan McDonald. Also reported in.
You see Rowan McDonald and Ethan Curtis checking back in for Scarborough. As Simonton has picked up his second personal foul. Bouch, 1 of 2. Rebound to Brian Austin. Back to zone for Portland. Scarborough tries to spread it out. Austin up, no good. Rebound to Smart. He's able to corral it. Over to Bouchard. Bouchard finds Greenwood on the baseline. Drives right. Kicks it out to Katz Cronin from 3. No good. Rebound to Cassio. Up ahead to Austin. Lays it in for 2. Nice ball movement there by the Red Storm. Extend the lead to 8. 24-16 Scarborough. 2:20 to play. Smart's 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound McDonald. And he'll look up and push. Ethan Curtis for 3. No good. Rebound to Haskell, and he'll reset. Haskell to McDonald. McDonald feeds it into Curtis, defended by Smart. Back up top to Haskell, one-on-one with Mahan. Kicks it. Austin, floater, knocks it down. 16th point for Brian Austin here in the first half. Minute 45 to play, 26-16 Scarborough. Gatsgron throws the lob and throws it away. Smart didn't see it. McDonald picks up the steal. We'll try to give it up to Cassio, but that'll be a Scarborough turnover. Bulldog basketball. Matt Dowdell-Smith and Patia Donato checking back in for the Bulldogs. They'll replace Katz Cronin and Bouchard, respectively. Patia Donato. Over to Greenwood. Greenwood advances over the timeline. Given Dowdell-Smith. Dowdell-Smith to Mahan. Mahan penetrates. Lays it up and in. 4th point for Stillman Mahan as the Bulldogs cut the lead back down to 8. 1 minute to play here in the first half. 26-18 Scarborough. Austin to Cassio. Pulls the 3. No good. Rebound Mahan. 40 seconds to play in the half. Gives it over to Greenwood. Greenwood. Shot fake. Drives to Smart. He takes it up. And he will get the basket and the foul. Foul will be on 33, Ethan Curtis. His first, Scarborough 6th. Kevin Smart with a chance to cut the Red Storm lead to 5. If he can convert this 3-point play. No good. Rebound, Brian Austin. 30 seconds. We'll see if Coach Conley decides to hold for 1 here against Portland's 2-3 zone. Portland snapped him in. Still sticking with his zone. Smart staying at home inside, trying to take away an easy shot. 10 seconds to play here in the first half. Haskell takes it himself. Inside out look. Cassio 3, no good. Rebound Greenwood, and time will expire. So at the half, it's Scarborough 26, Portland 20. We'll be back. So individual scoring for the first half. For Scarborough, 2 points for Adam Lewis, 8 for Xander Haskell. And the big evening so far, 16 of the 26 points from Brian Austin to go with his 6 rebounds. So look for Portland to try to shut down Austin in the second half. The Dogs spread it around. 2 points from Wagi Donato, 3 from Jacob Bouchard and Ethan Thay, and 4 each from Stillman Mahan, Richard Greenwood, and Kevin Smart. We'll bring you second half action in a moment. So to start the second half will be Portland ball. Finn Katz Cronin inbounding. He'll be joined on the floor by Jake Bouchard, Richard Greenwood, Stillman Mahan, and Kevin Smart. Original starters out for Scarborough: Haskell, Lewis, Cassio, Simonton, and Austin. It'll be Scarborough's turn to show a little bit of zone here. Also playing 2-3. Portland trying to find the gap as they get inside out. Around the foul line to Smart. Back out to Bouchard to Mahan. Mahan to Katz Cronin. Pulls a 3. No good, but it's Mahan there with a rebound and the putback. Great awareness there by Stillman Mahan. Nobody boxed him out. Able to sneak inside, grab a rebound, and put it back. And Portland has cut the lead to 4, 26-22. Haskell working on Bouchard. Bouchard comes up with a block from behind. Haskell was able to get by, but Bouchard able to stay with him long enough to pick up the block. Inbound, swatted away by Katz Cronin. We'll do it all over again. It'll be Austin inbounding to Haskell. Off-ball foul will be called on Stillman Mahan. First foul of the second half. And Mahan's first foul. Portland with only one foul in the first half. It'll be interesting to see if this Bulldog defense gets a little more physical. Austin inbounds. Swings it around to Haskell. Haskell back to Austin at the foul line. Drives, no good. Rebound Bouchard. Bouchard takes up the far sideline to Greenwood. Greenwood uses the screen from Smart over to back to Bouchard. Portland will reset. Scarborough man-to-man this possession. Katz Cronin dribbles right and gives it up to Bouchard. The Mahan drives to his right. Floater. And it's good. Nice touch from Stillman Mahan. He has all 4 of Portland's points here in the second half. 26-24 Scarborough with 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Haskell crossover. Takes it with his left. No good. Rebound Mahan. Mahan to the elbow. Swings it to Bouchard. Bouchard to Greenwood. Greenwood dribbles left. He's absolutely smothered by Austin. And he'll be called for the travel. Portland's first turnover of the second half is their 7th overall. And it will be Scarborough ball. The Haskell against Bouchard. Swings it. Lewis. Shot no good. Rebound Katz Cronin. Mahan handoff to Greenwood. Greenwood at the top of the key. Back to Mahan. Bouchard pulls it back. Greenwood uses the screen from Smart. Back to Smart. And he throws it down for a dunk. Big momentum play from Kevin Smart to tie the game. 26-26. 4.5 minutes to play. Haskell to Austin. Austin drives. Kicks. Simonton stripped inside. And he'll retain possession. Austin to Cassio. Cassio step back, finds Lewis inside. Lewis's shot no good, and Smart will battle for the rebound, but it will fall to Lewis. Brian Austin finishes it up for Scarborough. He will break the 6-0 Portland run, 28-26 Scarborough. Bouchard up ahead to Katz Cronin. Mahan in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound Lewis. Austin sets his feet, pulls the 3. No good. Lewis with another rebound. To Cassio. Drive. Scoop shot. And he will be fouled. Foul will be on Richard Greenwood, his first. Portland's second. Let's see, Owen Cassio, senior guard, averaging slightly over 10 points a game. He gets his first of the contest tonight. Matthew Dowdell Smith checks back in to replace Katz Cronin. And Rowan McDonald checks in for Scarborough. Cassio hits both. And Coach Connolly will substitute for Simonton, as Coach Russo doesn't feel that he checked in time. It's a little gamesmanship here between the coaches. 30-26 Scarborough. Mahan out to Dowdell Smith to Bouchard. Dowdell Smith forces a pass, deflected, and will stay Portland ball. Greenwood inbound in front of his own bench. Lob to Smart, grabs it, and swatted away by Galarraga. Portland able to retain possession. Ball reversal, Greenwood. Shot fake, goes to his left, behind the back. Smart will be stripped by Cassio. Up ahead to McDonald, and he lays it in for two. Right back the other way to the 6-0 Scarborough run. 2:45 to play here in the third period. 32-26 Red Storm. Mahan kicks it. Greenwood sets his feet, pulls the three, no good. We'll have a tie-up. Possession arrow pointing to Scarborough. It's Stillman Mahan and Brian Austin fighting for that rebound. And the alternating possession decides it. Ethan Thay checking in for Portland here, as he will replace Matthew Dowdell Smith. Haskell contested by Bouchard, and he will be fouled. Jake Bouchard's first foul, Portland's third. And Haskell, the super freshman, will go to the line.
Fouls on number 20, Jake Bouchard, his first team third.
Haskell nets the first for his 9th point of the evening. Elias Antonio checking in for the first time. And Matthew Dowdell Smith will return for Portland as well. Haskell sinks them both to reach double figures. 34-26 Scarborough. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the third period. Dowdell Smith tries to cross it. He will turn it over. The steal by Rowan McDonald. McDonald, coast to coast. Layup no good, and we will have and he'll be fouled. Official indicates 2 shots. Foul will be on Dowdell Smith, I believe. Matthew Dowdell Smith's first.
His first team fourth.
We'll have 2 shots for Rowan McDonald. The sophomore guard hits his first. As Patia Donato returns for Portland. McDonald looks to extend this lead to 10. No good. Rebound. Haskell. Haskell, baseline floater, and Smart comes down with it. Smart to Antonio. Back to Greenwood. Mahan thought about it. Dishes to Smart. No good. Smart follows his own with a tip in. Cassio, skip pass. McDonald. McDonald finds Galarraga. 15-footer, Galarraga knocks it down. Emmanuel Galarraga on the board for the Red Storm. It's a 9-point Scarborough lead, 37-28, with 75 seconds to play in the first half. Smart attacking. Kicks to Patia Donato. Smart takes it left, no good. Rebound, Elias Antonio. Keep the possession alive. Antonio to Mahan. Mahan finds Greenwood. Greenwood out to Donato. So Mahan will pull it back. 35 seconds to play in the third quarter. Mahan nearly loses it, but is able to tie it up to retain possession. The arrow pointing to the Bulldogs. 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Portland will have a baseline inbound. Patia Donato to Mahan for three. No good. Donato can't quite control the rebound, as eventually it's taken by Rowan McDonald. Haskell kicks it. Cassio for three. No good. Rebound Greenwood. 10 seconds to play. We'll see if Portland can get one more shot off. Mahan's floater. No good. Rebound Galarraga. McDonald heaves it to the basket. No good. So after three quarters, it's Scarborough 37, Portland 28. We'll be back. Start fourth quarter action. Frank Myatt with Ashley Daniels on camera for WPPS TV Sports. Haskell to the corner, McDonald. Portland showing 2-3 zone. We saw them try to trap just as the Red Storm got across half court. So Coach Russo throwing some wrinkles into his zone. McDonald drive, scoop shot, in and out. Patia Donato comes down with the rebound. Skips it up the head to Greenwood. Greenwood is able to finish. 7-point Scarborough lead, 37-30. Here's Portland again, 2-3 zone as Scarborough tries to get behind it. Austin to baseline, pulls it back, defended by Smart. Austin inside out, three, knocks it down. Great pass by Adam Lewis as Brian Austin knocks down the three, and we'll have a foul. Foul on Rowan McDonald, his first. Scarborough's first team foul of the second half. That three, Brian Austin has reached his season average of 20 for the Red Storm and given Scarborough a 10-point lead, 40-30, 6:40 to play here in the fourth quarter. Greenwood to Thay. Thay pulls up and he'll be called for the offensive foul. Austin setting it up perfectly. Thay's first foul and Portland's 10th turnover. We'll have a Portland timeout and we'll take one too. Scarborough ball off the timeout as Portland shows pressure. Portland with a 2-2-1 look of its own. Scarborough breaks. McDonald back up top to Haskell. Haskell drives. Turns it over. Donato with the steal. Takes it down. And there will be no call on Coach Russo is apoplectic. For that matter, neither coach, as each wanted their own call. Coach Russo obviously looking for a block. Coach Conley for a charge. Scarborough against 2-2-1. Simonton to Austin inside. Nice look by Jack Simonton and good work by Brian Austin to finish. Opening the lead up to 12. Scarborough showing pressure. Smart to Petilla Donato to Greenwood. Greenwood looking to feed Thay. Gets it there. Thay inside, uses the glass, and he'll be rewarded with a foul. Ethan Thay with a chance for a three-point play. As we have, I believe, the third foul on Jack Simonton.
His third, team second. Basket is good at the line for Portland, number 32, Ethan Thay.
More importantly, the 7th team foul for Scarborough, so Portland will be shooting all fouls from here on out. Thay cuts the lead to 9. 5:45 to play, 42-33 Scarborough. Haskell through the zone, and he'll be fouled. First personal foul on Petilla Donato.
That was on Portland, 14.
Portland's third.
His first, team sixth.
Portland's sixth, that is. Correction, Scarborough with only their second team foul. Petilla Donato. Going left, finds Greenwood, top of the key. Greenwood sets his feet and knocks it down. Three-pointer for Richard Greenwood. Cuts the lead down to 6. 42-36 Scarborough. 5:15 to play in the game. Simonton along the baseline will be tapped away by Ethan Thay.
Back into the red storm, number 5.
Austin inbounds, finds Lewis to Cassio. Austin baseline before he gets the shot off. We'll have an offensive foul against Scarborough.
Red storm down, number 22, Jack Simonton.
Jack Simonton's 4th personal foul on a moving screen. And Coach Conley will bring in Emmanuel Galarraga, number 24, to replace him.
Red storm, number 24, Emmanuel Galarraga.
There's 2-2-1 from Scarborough. Austin down to jump. Mahan breaks it, gets it to Smart. Smart to Greenwood. All alone, sets his feet, takes the 3 and knocks it down. Back-to-back three-pointers from Richard Greenwood. Cuts the Scarborough lead to 3, 42-39. Haskell to Cassio. Austin alone in the corner. And Austin responds with a 3 of his own. 26 points for Brian Austin. Matching his season high. Thay finds Donato. One more pass to Mahan. Mahan slips by. Floater no good, but Petilla Donato able to recover the tap. Inside to Smart. He'll be fouled. Count the basket. He'll go to the line. Foul will be on Galarraga.
His second, team 4. Basket was good at the line, number 30.
Smart has now reached double figures with 10. The chance to make it 11. And he does, which cuts the Scarborough lead to 3. 45-42 Red Storm. 4 minutes to play in the game. Will be Haskell. Defended by Mahan. Portland showing a box and 1 look here as Richard Greenwood face guarding Brian Austin. Thay will be called for the foul. And they're going to say that Thay got him with the body, as it appeared from here to be
Portland down, number 32,
mostly, if not all, ball.
The Red Storm.
Emmanuel Galarraga shooting 2 for Scarborough.
Number 24.
This is the first. 3:36 to play, 45-42 Scarborough. Galarraga misses both, rebound Thay. Tia Donato advances across half court. Goes left, inside to Thay. Thay up. No call, kept alive by Smart. Be Mahan. Smart can't corral the entry pass. 12th Portland turnover. Scarborough regains possession. Finn Katz-Cronin checking in. He'll replace Ethan Thay. Haskell, late dish. Galarraga knocks it down. 5-point Scarborough lead, under 3 minutes to play. 47-42. Donato left. Can't rattle it home. Rebound Cassio. Back over to Haskell. Scarborough looking to spread out Portland here, run a little clock. Cassio to Haskell. Brian Austin, long 3. No good. Rebound Galarraga, and he puts it back. Lead extended to 7. 2 minutes to play. Matthew Dowdell Smith set to check in on the next whistle, and Coach Russo will take his final timeout. 49-42, 2 minutes, 7 seconds to play. We'll be back. Portland out of timeouts here. So the Dogs will have to do it on their own in the final 2 minutes of this game. It'll be Stillman Mahan. Driving into the lane to Katz-Cronin. Katz-Cronin loses his footing, and he will be fouled. Third personal foul on Emmanuel Galarraga. 5th team foul for Scarborough. So 2 more before Portland will be shooting. Katz-Cronin finds Greenwood. Greenwood uses the screen, left. Dead ball, Katz-Cronin baseline, and lays it in. Finn Katz-Cronin gets on the board with his first points. Cuts the lead back down to 5. As well have a timeout Scarborough. 1 minute 33 to play, 49-44 Scarborough. We'll be back. Haskell to inbound. Austin back to Haskell. Defended by Donato. Lewis gives it up to Cassio. He'll be trapped. Another timeout for Scarborough. Minute 17 remaining. We'll be back. Sidelined inbound for Haskell. To Lewis. Back to Haskell as Scarborough goes 4 corners, try to run out this clock. Lewis over to Austin. 1 minute to play. Portland's going to have to grab a steal or start fouling to try to regain possession here. Dowdell Smith on Austin. Austin goes by. Over to Galarraga. They'll wave it off. It'll be an offensive foul. It'll be Brian Austin's second personal foul. More importantly, Scarborough's 6th turnover. And Portland will regain possession, trailing by 5 with 48 seconds to play. Smart set to check in the next dead ball. Mahan to Greenwood. Greenwood muscled out of the way. Nearly a steal by Lewis. And it will stay Portland ball. 36 seconds to play. Smart replacing Patia Donato, that is. We haven't seen his brother Wani since that hard foul early in the second quarter. Finn Katz-Cronin to inbound. To Smart. Dowdell Smith gets it up to Greenwood. 30 seconds to play. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow, Scarborough. Heads up play by Brian Austin to tie it up. And correction will be Portland ball in the alternating possession. Katz-Cronin to Dowdell Smith. Dowdell Smith, floater, and it banks it in. Matthew Dowdell Smith gets on the board. Lead cut to 3. Portland has to foul. Steal or foul in this situation. Stillman Mahan will foul Brian Austin. Mahan's second foul. Scarborough in the bonus. Brian Austin will be shooting 1-1 with 17 seconds left to play and a 3-point lead.
Mahan is second teammate at the line for the Red Storm, number 25, Brian Austin.
Austin with a chance to put this away. At least theoretically for the Red Storm. Extends the lead to 4. Now a 2-possession game. Austin makes them both. The Greenwood trying to push the pace for Portland. Mahan off the double screen. 10 seconds to play. Got to get it up there. Katz-Cronin lays it in, but with 5 seconds to play, Scarborough doesn't even have to inbound. They do, and Austin will be fouled.
Fouls on Portland, number 2, Matthew Dowdell Smith, the second team ninth. At the line shooting 1-1, number 25, Brian Austin.
Austin shooting 1-1, 1.3 seconds left. Lead back to 4. So Portland would in theory need to be fouled on a made 3-pointer. Smart shot, no good, and that's your final score. As we have the teams shaking hands, we'll be back to bring you individual scoring totals in a moment. So Scarborough picks up the 52-48 win to improve to 3-1. Bulldogs fall to 2-2. Story of the evening, folks, Brian Austin of Scarborough scoring 29 points, a new season high. He's joined in double figures by the super freshman Xander Haskell with 10, as Scarborough is able to put Portland away down the stretch. Scoring for Portland, Richard Greenwood and Kevin Smart in double figures with 12 and 11 respectively. Stillman Mahan adding 8, Ethan Fay 6, Finn Katz-Cronin 4, Jake Bouchard 3, and Matthew Dowdell Smith with 2. For the 2-2 Bulldogs, it's on to Edward Little on Friday. We'll bring you all the action on WPPS TV3. This is Frank Myatt for Steve Schwartz, Ashley Daniels on camera, saying good night.